We're back, everybody, with more Adafel. Who are you? My name is Asari, an elven spirit and one of the guardians of the 6 elven artifacts of power. The ring you're wearing is one of them. It is called Dion's Ring, a name after an elven hero that time was nearly forgotten. Oh, I'm sorry, you can have it back. I didn't mean to do anything bad, it was just so pretty. Child, you misunderstand. The ring truly belongs to you now, and all the power that comes with it. What do you mean? What power? You've had a taste of it already, as you channeled its magic to split and arrow. It is difficult to speak with you in this spirit form, and so I must be brief. My people are dying, child. Cursed by a magic of our own invention, Adafel is dying along with us. Soon your people will suffer the same fate as the elves, but there is a way to dispel this magic. Listen to what I say. Take Dion's Ring to the Ade ruins in Blood Forest. There you will unlock the power to break the curse. I don't understand. What power? Why do I have to do this? The ring is yours now, child. By chance, fate has given this task to you. I can stay no longer. This is the beginning of your journey, Lita. I will watch over you in it, and will lend you what strength I can. Go back to your village, child. Do not fear your destiny. Embrace it. Wait, I still don't understand. No, wait! And so our journey begins. The journey of 1,000 journeys. What tasks can we accomplish? What powers can we unlock? Hey, there you are, Lita. I was worried that sudden wind blew you off the island. Are you okay? You look like you just saw a ghost. I don't feel so good. I want to go home. Oh, hey, no problem. Here, take my hand. It's getting late. We should head back anyway. Your father probably just got hung up on his way here or something. An elven ghost. You guys cannot hurt Adrian. He's just so tanky. We call him Tankdrian. It sucks that I did not unlock the Crystalline Aloria. Oh, yeah. We gotta walk all the way back. I thought I unlocked the Crystalline Springs. Oh my god, this is... I just want to go home. I don't feel too good right now. Yeah, I don't know how to get you home. Like Lita, I don't know how to get you home. I think the teleport crystal should have been in here. It seems the power of this magic crystal has temporarily been disabled. Son of a bitch! Do I have to go home through Blood Forest? I don't know how to get you home, Lita. Like, for real, I don't know how the fuck to get you home. Can I just go south to get you home? The map doesn't make it look like I can, but I'll try. Yeah, okay. Oh, your power attack still does, like, no damage, Adrian. Oh, Lita died. But now I can use his special move. Hey, Adrian, I don't know how to say this. It's pretty obvious something has been bothering you, Lita. Tell me what it is. I'll help if I can. You wouldn't believe me. Try me. I did see a ghost back there, or something, anyway. Right after that storm came and went. I saw her in the caves where I found this ring, too. Really? Yes, she was beautiful. She said she was an elven spirit and that her people were cursed. Sure, everybody knows that legend. The elves lost a war with the vampires and turned themselves to stone. It is just a legend, though, right? I don't know. She said I had to take this ring to Blood Forest, to some ruin she called Are. She said there I'd receive the power to break the curse. You must think I'm crazy. No, it's just... Well, assuming you didn't just dream this spirit, did she tell you why you had to do this? No. Why don't we just go home and you get some rest, huh? It's been a long, weird day. We can talk to the Elder about it if you want. Yeah, things will be better in the morning. Let me see if I can get this stupid ring off, though. I really can't take it off. It's stuck. Whoa, it's glowing. What's going on now? I feel strange. Hey, Adrian. Hey, are you alright? Adrian, this isn't funny. Talk to me. Adrian, stop playing. Why are you all gray like that? Talk to me. Wake up! Oh, goddess. What did I do? I have to get help. She turned everybody to stone. Holy shit. What? It's so quiet. Everyone has turned to stone. The whole village. It's this dumb ring. That's what did it. This awful, horrible ring. Grr, ah! Get off of me! This can't really be happening. Lita? Who's there? Doran, you're alright. Why aren't you a statue like everybody else? I have my ways. I might ask the same of you, however. What has happened here? Oh, Doran, it's all my fault. I found this ring in a cave, and then I put it on. When I did, everyone turned to stone. Lita, could that be Dion's ring you have there? Yes, that's what the spirit lady with the pointy ears said. How did you know? That is a simple question with a complicated answer. A spirit lady said that to you. I know it sounds crazy. Less so than you think. I may know something about what has happened and about your spirit lady as well. Really? How? This isn't the time for discussion, I'm afraid. Come, we mustn't linger. I'll invite you to my home, where we should be safe for the moment. It's at the stone quarry north of here. Head into the mines and to the back. I'll explain what I can when you arrive. Let's go. Son of a bitch, I just came from there. He's a stone statue now. Head all the way in the back. Ah, there's Doran, and here's some stuff to mine. Lita, there you are. My home can be reached through this abandoned mine shaft. Just slip under this barricade. Better loot! That wasn't very good loot. I gotta find better loot than that, even. Better than better. And I might as well. Chapter 2. Chapter 1 made a go of it. Wow, what is this place? This is my home, and I'd like to know why it's so full of uninvited guests. Lita, Daddy, you're all right. I am, yes, thanks to these people. Oh, Papa, it's all my fault. It was this awful ring. Please don't hate me. No, Lita. I'm just so happy to see you're all right. What are you doing here? Why aren't you a statue like everyone else? We have Lady Sari Kesu to thank for that. All in a day's work. I recognize this magical disturbance and cast a spell to shield us. I'm pleased to see that it actually worked. Who are you? An excellent question. Armony, you're the diplomat here. Introduce us. I am Lord Armony of Temple Orlean. Lady Sari Kesu, Baraman, and I had come to Eloria to see to its defense. The vampires of Blood Forest have been aggressive lately. Alarmingly so. We had hoped to discover the reason why. Then, at the archery competition, we realized that Lita possessed an elven artifact of power. When everyone turned to stone, we came here. It dawned on me that I had an old friend with a theory about all of this. It seems that friend was right. It is lovely to see you again, Doran. I see you're still wearing that ridiculous turban. If you've come here just to insult my choice of headwear, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. In truth, we had hoped you might be able to shed some light on what is happening here. You know more about elves than anyone has any right to, and this is the result of elven magic if I ever seen it. I may have something to say, yet it is Lita's tale that you should hear first. She was visited by an elven spirit shortly before all of this happened. Oh goody, another kink in the chain. Doran, I don't suppose you have anything to drink in this place. If you mean wine, I'm afraid I gave it up when I left Orlean. Figures. An elven spirit, you say? What does that mean exactly? And if you'll pardon my being blunt, are you certain you didn't just dream it? I'm not sure. I'm just dreaming all this. I'm not sure I'm not just dreaming all this. But a person who said she was an elven spirit spoke to me. And what did she say? That her people were cursed and that Aurafell was dying. She didn't tell me what that meant, though. She called this thing Dian's Ring. And told me to take it to Are Ruins in Blood Forest. She said the same thing would happen to Eloria that happened to her people. But I'll get the power to break the curse at these ruins. I tried to give the ring back to her, but she wouldn't take it. She said it was mine, and so was its power, whatever that means. Well, Abyss if I know what to make of this. Doran? Armini? Baraban? She's clearly talking about the stone curse. The legend says that the elves cast it on themselves long ago. How does the story go? They were defeated by vampires and hoped the stone curse would protect them until the vampires died out. It is just a legend, though. Or so we thought. The people of Eloria are statues. It seems to me that there may be some truth to this. It's too early to say anything for certain. The stone curse, the Are Ruins, Dian's Ring. I've heard of Are, but I don't know why anything of interest would be located there. I have books on all of these subjects around here somewhere. I say we begin reading and decide what to do next when we know more about it. Sari Kesu, take Lita to my room. She can sleep in my bed. The rest of us have a very long night ahead of us. She gets to sleep and I have to read? Well, it seems like you've lucked out. Come with me, girl. I don't understand what's happening, ma'am, but thank you for saving my papa. Call me Sari Kesu, and it was more accidental than anything, but I'm glad I was able to spare him. Get some sleep, girl. Stupid ring. I guess I could go downstairs and talk to everybody before I get to bed. I'm not really sleepy yet. I'm sleepy. How are you holding up, Lita? Mom and Pence are both statues, so is Adrian, and it's all my fault. I'm not sure you can really be blamed for any of this. Regardless, you will be strong through all of it. I didn't raise a coward or a weakling. I raised you. If this is your fault, then you will help fix it. If not, you'll help however you can. And you and I will press on together, no matter what happens. Promise? Promise. Get some sleep, my daughter. So, Lita, was it? Yes, ma'am. Well, Lita, you sure stirred up a hornet's nest here, didn't you? I'm sorry, I didn't know. I feel terrible. Oh, I think you can probably blame the elves for this one, rather than yourself. Speaking of which, you really think an elven spirit spoke to you? A lady with pointed ears that was see-through spoke to me. She said she was a spirit. It could have been a trick or something, I guess. Ha! That'd be an abyss of a trick. Anyway, no more crying, Miss Lita. We have a lot of work to do. We're going to need you to be strong whatever your role to play in all this ends up being. Is that understood? Yes, ma'am. May I ask you a question, child? Where did you get that ring? Oh, well, the truth now, Lita. I found it when Adrian and I went to explore some ruins in the north. I see. There is a reason such things are frowned upon, Lita. Exploring old ruins is not a game. But I could not have anticipated anything like this. No one could, I suppose. Except for perhaps this Doran fellow. You've always had an adventurous spirit, Lita, ever since you were a child. It has gotten you in trouble more than once. I didn't mean for this to happen. I know, and perhaps it is not your fault. You are a victim of what has happened, not the cause. The cursed ring is the cause, and its creators are to blame. It does not make sense to fault you for wearing a ring. Not sleepy just yet? I don't know, my head is spinning. I don't think I can sleep. Thank you for letting me stay here, though. I regret that there is so little I can offer you here, but anything I can do to make you feel better, I will. Well, I was wondering, actually, you're always playing that harp. I've seen you around Eloria with it. I'm something of a bard these days. People will tip me a few coins for a song or a good story. I've always loved the harp, and it has allowed me to earn a living while I travel out of hell. Is it rude if I ask you why you travel around so much? No, not rude, but it is a rather long and sordid tale, one for another time. I travel out of hell in search of its past, lore, old elven manuscripts, artifacts, and ruins. I survive with my harp, but my one true love has always been history. That is part of why Lord Arbany and his party came to find me. There are things I've written that may come in handy while dealing with this crisis. Or that is the hope, anyway. Speaking of which, I should get back to work. Make yourself at home here, Lita. Thank you, Doran. I will. Alright, Sleepy Lita time. I still feel like I should be waking up from all this soon. Of course, I've never really had a dream quite this weird before. Lita, I thought you might like to be tucked into bed. You haven't done that in years. It seemed fitting tonight. I just wanted to remind you that I love you, and we'll figure this out somehow. Thank you, Papa. I love you too. Try to get some rest. In the morning, we'll see what can be done about this mess. We'll get through this together. Maybe one day we'll look back at all this and laugh. Good night, my daughter. Night, Papa. This whole thing really does seem like a dream. A few hours later. Lady Sarikesu, I have a concern. I'd be shocked if you didn't. Yes, I heard Doran and Lord Armony speaking. Is it settled? We're going to these Ade ruins Lita mentioned? It seems some of Doran's old work was about an old shrine there, one of considerable importance to the elves. There's no reason the girl should have known about it. A dream or not, your daughter knows something. We're going to find out what it is. I understand, but is it necessary that she come with us? I will assist you myself, however I can, but Lita, the girl may be young, but she's not half bad with that bow of hers, and we are rather lacking in manpower today. We are going to need your daughter's help. But she is not a warrior. She's a little girl. She's 16, not even old enough to wed. 16, Edmund, is not the age of a little girl. She has the ring, and it's not coming off. That is all there is to this discussion. If there's a way to undo what has happened to Eloria, we're going to need her. If we're going to Ade Ruins, she's coming. I do hope you've raised her to be strong. So do I. Early that morning. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. What in the world was that? Stop fighting, old man. Nobody else has to die. Give us the girl with the ring and that'll be the end of it. Freeze in the abyss. I'm not giving you anything, let alone my daughter. We're getting that ring one way or another, and we don't need you alive for it. Oh, shit! Papa! No! There she is. Child, you are coming with us. I will spare the rest of these people should you submit. She will be unable to remove the ring, so do try to leave her mostly unharmed. We will need her intact. Need me? Need me for what? You're with the vampires? Batamon, this is your doing? You were a faithful member of Temple Orlean for years. Now you strike? He can explain after I put a fireball through his chest. I trusted you, bastard! Much more is at stake than any of you realize. Put away your magic, sorceress. I can't move. Stasis magic? Batamon, have you been capable of this all along? Yes, I have. Azatel, Nere, take the girl. Azatel, that was the name Argus had in Eloria. I don't know what the abyss is going on here, but nobody's taking me anywhere. I will kill everyone in this room to take you down. I will kill everyone in this room to take you if you force me to. Stand down. You can't win this fight, and you're not making it any easier on yourself or anybody else. From the darkness, a familiar voice whispers in Lita's ear. Lita, listen to me. I know this is strange and frightening, but you have been given the power to end it. Dian's ring was forged with sunlight, imbued with magic to defeat the shadows. You must use its power, child. Asari? Where are you? What power? What do I do? For the love of... Who are you talking to? Just be quiet and come with us already. Defeat the shadows. I don't know what that means, but here goes nothing. Lita, no! Just run! We'll keep them busy as long as we can. Take the artifact and flee! What is she doing? It's the ring. Its powers have manifested already. Azatel, Nere, we're leaving. Now! It's sunlight! How is she doing this? Shield yourself! You bastards aren't going anywhere. It burns! Oh goddess, make it stop! Well then, I rather assumed we were going to die there. One of the few times I've been happy to have been proven wrong. Doran, why does your face look like that? That was the magic of the elves, the power of sunlight. The artifacts of power were forged with it. I expected her powers to manifest in time, but not this quickly. Oh, you expected that, did you? How wonderful, because I don't know what the abyss is going on right now. I'm sorry, there's much to explain and no time to explain it. There is a hidden door upstairs. Take Lita through it and you'll find a fairy circle outside in the grass. The ring will allow Lita to use it. I will see what I can do for the fallen here. We went over about 10 different theories in our research last night. You really believe your fairy circle hypothesis is correct? It had better be. Now go. I will explain all of this when there is time. Badaman, Azatel have escaped. There is only one reason I can think of as to why they need Lita alive. Ow, my head. What happened? Frankly, I'm not sure. But there's no time to figure it out. Get over here, girl. I said get over here. Let's go. There should be a secret door here. Aha. This way. Sorry, Keshi, what's going on? Is Daddy alright? Doran will do all that he can for him. Sometimes vampire bites can be cured, sometimes they can't. We can't worry about that now. Doran has a theory and we're going to see if it holds true. Now stand on the circle behind you. Why? What's going to happen? You ask too many questions, girl. Get on the circle and do as I say, now! Alright, fine, now what? We're going to unlock the power of that ring. If Doran is right, you're going to learn how to fly. What? Really? We'll see in a moment. Doran explained that these fairy circles are elven enchantments on the earth. They allow you to generate magical energy. If that's true, they'll change you into a spirit that can float. Now close your eyes. Concentrate. Dian's ring is part of you now, and so is its power. Concentrate like you did at the archery competition, and just now to defeat those vampires. I don't feel anything. It's not working. Well, you damn well better make it work, girl. I can promise you that attack won't be the last one we see. Fine. Keep doing it. Stay focused. Concentrate. You're a conduit for this thing's power. That's it. You're getting it. There, you've got it. You can only take to the air at these magic circles, and that's the only place you can land, so keep an eye out for them. If Doran is right, you can bring others traveling with you along during the flight. Press X on fairy circles to activate the power. Fly to the other side, girl. From there, head to the west. Follow the path to the Blood Forest and take the trails north. That will lead you to Ade Ruins. I will meet you there after I have dealt with the injuries of the others from the attacks. Now go, and be careful finding your way to the ruins. Wow, what a rush. This stupid ring isn't so bad after all. Except Papa might die and everyone else is turned to stone. So the answer is in the Ade Ruins beyond Blood Forest, huh? I'll figure this out for you, Papa. And save Mom, too. And everybody else. You'll be proud of me, Papa, if you ever wake up. I promise. Okay. Here goes nothing. You were right after all. Lita used the power of that ring to fly. She's on her way to Blood Forest now. It will be dangerous. The Kingdom of Array was one of the first to fall to the vampires. They've held it ever since. Doran, I need to understand exactly what you know and how you know it. What is going on here? I don't know why people have turned to stone. I don't know why the vampires want this ring. And how the Abyss does Badaman fit into all this? I need answers to these questions, Doran. You know something you're not telling me. Sari Kesu, I have been studying this for many, many years. I've written tomes on the subject. I cannot explain it to you in the few moments we have to spare. You'll have to trust me. I will explain it all when the time comes. Very well, Doran. I'm going to catch up with the girl. Before you leave, I think you should know that Lord Armony has passed. The bite killed him. He was a good man, and he died defending innocent people against the darkness. It is how he would have wanted to go, I think. I think so, too. For now, I intend to stay behind and attempt to cure Lita's father and Simeon. There is still some time yet before they will turn. And I'm going with Lita. I don't expect she can get to RA alone. Do what you can for these people. Despite our differences, I do not doubt that you would come with us if there was another way. I would, and there isn't. I can only wish you luck, Sarikasu. And it was good to see you again. I hope this is not the last time. I wouldn't hold your breath if I were you. Farewell, Doran. Well, Blood Forest is just west of here. I guess there's nothing left to do but just go and hope everyone knows what the abyss they're talking about. I want to go to Aloria real quick now. If it will permit me. I'll save you, Adrian. I need your huge AoE attack. Oh, bastard. Alright. 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 I'm injured, so I gotta stay in an inn or something. But yeah. Till next time, everybody. Till next time.